Now, in the homes on the far side, so when we're looking at slides at the school, you'll remember the particular one on the corner. So this house has some elements of an Italian style with the particular square tower in it, a very decorative roof line, and there's a lot of treatment along the windows that shows the particular age and the elegance of this house as contrasted with the ones we looked down at Morrisville.
The Globe and Mail sent down a reporter in the early 1890s to report on this new industrial economy that was emerging in Cornwall, and titled his article, "Cornwall, Proudly Claimed as the Fastest Town," and wrote about the engines of economic activity that were churning away at full speed.
15 minutes, and then Now what I'm telling you is all happening in the fog. If he can hear well, and he can identify the sound, he knows it's Pointe-Mont. And then he has to estimate how far away we are from Pointe-Mont. The hardest is when it snows because the snow cuts off sound. We hear it, but it seems very distant.
Driver of the number 77 Jasper Engines Ford, Dave Blaney.
NASCAR Radio 24/7. NASCAR Radio XM 144.
Cooper's in. Stay there.
This is NASCAR Radio Reports.
Mike Skinner still nails down the lead. Jeff Gordon is in second. They
Clearing up a little bit.
battling side by side for third.
It's cool. This dock.
Yeah. Today on NASCAR Radio.
There's the bean dock. Coffee
You'll
dock.
get some track called Richmond style.
Richmond is a track that you can run inside,
I don't
outside,
see anything.
and you don't really get bottlenecked like you do on some of the
Trotty's
tracks you go
crap.
to.
And Busch Series points leader Scott Riggs
There's
talks
something
about
down
the
here.
five-way battle for the title.
Dory Shop Museum. That's where they build
I
dories.
guess they need us to get out and punch each other in the face and have some kind of conflict going on.
All that, the news, and Claire B. Lang live from the racetrack. Today, it's NASCAR
Bistro.
Radio Reports.
NASCAR
This is in front of us.
There's a Sea Dog Saloon
NASCAR Radio
in a rec room. Food, sports bar.
Welcome on board to a Friday morning edition of NASCAR
Versus
Radio
Worse.
Reports.
Open, full menu. Wanna go there?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
It's already underway right now. We're dropping
I think it's where all those cars
Galley
are parked.
Cafe.
National Speedway
That'll do too.
The Winston Cup cars will take over
Well,
the
which
track
one?
at
This one.
Richmond International Raceway this morning as they
There's
begin
more
preparations
places up
for
here.
Saturday
The
night
Osprey.
Motor Racing afternoon.
Must be with that increment.
The Craftsman Truck Series Virginia hits for Lovers 200 on Thursday night. They managed to get all 200
Outside
laps in.
cottages.
Taro Rama.
Musgrave for the lead
Not
with
just
16
desserts.
laps to go. He then held off Robert Presley in the final laps for the win. It was
that
Tony's
it?
second straight win.
I don't know.
This event, driving
Marina down
Randy
here, what?
Petrie.
Should we get on there or go back to-
Let's go down Water Street for a few minutes.
After the race, Tony talked about holding off Robert Presley.
Okay, it's those three places. Dog or the Sea Dog or that middle place. or
That
the-
galley thing looked really interesting.
Okay.
Before the restart, so
Yeah, this is not.
we didn't need any more cautions, that's for sure. But it was a little bit of a handful. But these guys on Andy Petrie's team with Mark.
It really hurts a lot, but man, one day
The rest of the top finishers in the Virginia Lovers. Woodford and Dennis Sitzer.
That's an old building.
6 to 10, Rick Crawford, Brendan
Historic.
Gaughan, Bobby
Here's the
Hamilton,
bistro.
Travis Quapple, and Johnny Sauter. Gaughan finishes 2 positions ahead of Travis Quapple,
church.
so there was a change
1908.
again in the point scenario.
It's for
I'll
sale.
tell you that
Yeah.
in a minute. 11 through 20.
There's
Chad
Nellie
Chaffee,
Bly's
Mark
Cafe.
Lafleur, a good run for him. He's the Atlantic Regional
Lunch.
leader. The Dodge
Let's go to a place on the water.
Debut
Okay.
12th. Very good run.
Okay.
Ryan Repton 13th, followed by Matt Crafton, Ryan Hemphill, Terry Cook, Jason York, Randy McDonald, Jody Lavender, and
Bean
Charlie
duck.
Bradbury 20th. 21 through 30, Tim Sawyer.
There might be stuff
Andy
that way
Constein,
in this
Jerry
nunnery.
Hill, Wayne Edwards,
Have we seen it all?
Edwards, off by
Touristo.
for him, 25th. Tina Gordon 20 was wrecked out while running in second place and going for the lead. He finished 29th, and Bill Lester was 30th. 31 through 36, Lance
It's
Hooper,
nice.
David Starr, Rowan Engine,
I like
Ken
Ludenberg
Schrader,
red.
Roland
Me
Isaacs,
too.
Phil
This is
Bonfield,
cool.
and
Nice,
Jamie
too.
Albee. Now, the unofficial points standings in the Truck Series after that race with 8 races to go.
Sure,
Brendan Gaughan now
fine
leads
wine
by
gifts.
5 over Travis Quapple. Another change
Certainly.
atop the leaderboard. Ted Musgrave is in third, 39 out. Dennis Sitzer and Rick Crawford round out the top 5. Now, just like in the Craftsman Truck Series, qualifying was canceled because of the wet stuff in the NASCAR Busch Series. So when they drop the green flag tonight in the Funai 250 at Richmond, the field will be starting according to owner
the rec room. See, this is where they were parking, I think. But that's okay. Let's
Fine
next
food and spirits and sports bar.
The rest
Two
of the
places
starting
there.
positions based on owner points. Scott Riggs, the driver points leader, second in owner points, and he'll be on the outside pole.
Galley Cafe.
We'll see it there.
Jason Keller, Ron Wardenay, David Stratton.
Devo! Bring back the Devo era. When your puppy wets the floor, you must whip it. Huh?
Yeah, that must be a lighthouse.
Leonard Skinner?
There's a visitor center. Where?
Yeah,
Old Meeting House Museum.
Always made the 8-track tape sound really interesting.
That looks like a room.
Fucking shut down! Calm down!
It's either 6% or a huge bank sale. Come on down. A bullet tax. I don't fucking know what. And it's nice that Al's moving back and he bought a 2-point man. Yes. Whee! Welcome to Tennessee Air.
Information.
Everything to the left.
This afternoon's classifieds. We have for sale a new Dunlop all-season tire. It's a 205 65R15. The retail value is $150. We're asking for $80. And you can call after this. 20% off Helly Hansen sweaters. Nice every once in a while. For up-to-date weather conditions, call the CKBW hotline at 543-4000. Brought to you.
Low 13, cloud Monday, and
Really?
Oh, part of it. Can't you tell? Look at that boat over there.
Pretty sucky.
What?
Doesn't look that nice.
Oh, look.
Got it.
It's like a downtown. Look at no, look. I need some more information on this one, really.
See ferry.
It's interesting. Just don't want to get in the lane that goes on the ferry. Visitor information center. That's what we really want. Right?
Yep.
Bon voyage. John's Cove
Jimmy Spencer is
Lobster.
6th. It's Kurt Busch 7th. Kevin Harvick
Another
8th.
beer?
Casey Mears 9th. Terry Labonte
Is that a beer
10th.
place?
Michael Waltrip 11th. Johnny Sauter is 12th, and Jason Leffler is 13th. Jeff Burton is just rolling on the racetrack right now, getting ready to take his lap around the speedway. He's a former Bud Pole winner here at Richmond also. Let's see what he can do as he works his way up through 3 and 4. Get his 2 laps in the record book. As we said, he is 14th, the 14th car to go out onto the racetrack. On lap 1, he's good. 4th for this 2003 season.
good on lap number 1. And see if he's better on lap 2. Indeed he is. Up to the outside of the front row for Jeff Burton. 124 point for Jeff Burton. You won't want to miss the Winston Cup Extreme Tribute on October the 7th.
I've seen it like this in like
Hank Williams Jr. qualifying run. He set on the outside pole here a couple of years ago. He also has won a race at Richmond, but as you heard him say, not particularly pleased with how things went in Budpole qualifying this afternoon. His qualifying speed 124.401 miles. Team owner was talking last week at Darlington about what the future plans were, because initially their deal to put Steve Park in the car was to end after Darlington. He says they would like to work it out to keep Steve in the car, but they need. And then a sideline, they went over to Mike Skinner to drive the car, and now he's driving for James Finch in a couple of races. Of the 17 cars at 121.
There's no place for me to
miles.
Drivers that have cracked 125 miles an hour.
That's right. And
we had 17.
Have you ever wondered what other small businesses do for health insurance? I have. Going into business for yourself can be a rude awakening. It's not easy to find affordable health insurance. It can be reached at 888-898-4424. 888-898-4424 for affordable health insurance for yourself and your small business. Call Mega right now. 888-898-4424. 888-898-4424. 888-898.
Home about there. He's 37th, slowest of the day in the Harris. NASCAR. Budpole qualifying underway here in Richmond, Virginia for tomorrow night's running of the Chevrolet Rock and Roll 400. So far, 37 cars have run. We're down to just a handful remaining to set the field for tomorrow night's event. Along with Barney Hall, I'm Joe Moore. And I'm out.
2 8th place finishes, and I think you're just trying to get heat in the tires and get a balance on the car, feel for the car, and
25.035 miles per hour.
Tony Stewart's up next. He's just completed his first lap. It's good for 12th position on lap number 1, 124.372 miles an hour. Up through 3 and 4 he comes right now, heading down to the line. Let's see if he can jump up a few positions from 12th only. I don't believe he's going to gain anything. He'll remain there. 124.372, 21.7. Tony Stewart's in 12th position.
He won the truck race last
disappointment in the practice. They ran 126 miles per hour and only 124, just over that here in the qualifying here this afternoon. At a time in the qualifying session when just about everybody else was picking up speeds, but still a solid starting spot there for Tony Stewart. But take his best lap 121.245 on the racetrack. In the Interstate Batteries Pontiac to get his qualifying in the books here. He'll be the 40th driver.
A real solid season, not only in qualifying but in winning races and getting top 5 finishes. Here he comes off turn number 4, looking for the white flag to complete his. He would certainly like to get himself inside that, and he does. Thinks if he can, he's really hard up to 3 and 4.
As many Southern 500s are, it was just a war of attrition. You know, guys going out, a couple of big wrecks, and it was just a matter of can we stay around until the end and give ourselves a shot to win it at the end, and then boom, the pick crew gets them out front and it's over. But you had to win it.
Work for business life.
Does that make any sense to you that there should be a game like that? I mean, does that make any sense to you?
You hate it. I mean, you hate it, but you do whatever you can when you've got sponsors like we've got Harris.
Well, I think it's in a couple of ways, depending on how you look at it. It's very, very difficult for people that fall behind in point, not working wide open, and they show up.
Sometime in our lowdown, should the all-the-time teams get a break?
That's up to NASCAR to decide. I mean, I gotta believe, again.
An Electra in November, but he's not all that involved in the details. Navarro says that's how he likes it.
Well, here's the good part about the wedding plans. We did the really smart thing, which is to hire a wedding planner.
The center says they called off the show days before it was to happen because of disagreement.
Researchers in Norway divided 60 obese people into 5 different groups.
There's only been a couple races where both cars ran really, really good. We'll have one run real good.
I could see waves crashing. That was like what I was looking for.
I'm surprised you could, because
I did.
that rough.
I know, but I saw it.
Both cars have ran great all year.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, you saw him crashing over there, maybe.
I don't know where I saw him.
Is that what you mean?
I don't know. I don't know where I saw it.
Yeah, but it makes it great for the fans. We've got a tight points race, and this is,
Everybody's gonna
so how do you weigh on-track things are going great and you feel good, but you still have to get sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to get a couple shots.
St. Mary's right there.
Both of these cars great buys for a company in terms of exposure. When you're talking about the second most popular motorsports series out there, I guess I'll ask you this: is this? Are you
Tide running
about the way
back
things
there?
are?
You can see it.
Be lumped in with what's going on over at Innovative, where they have struggled all year to get sponsors despite good runs, and what happened to Herzog Jackson, where they had to shut things down for a while. Or is your situation different in that you feel you'll be able to keep sponsorship? You just got hit with, 2 leaving at the same time. I mean, is your situation a sign of the times in the Busch Series?
In top 10s, and we have not had a car. Last year, Scott finished 10th in points. Otherwise, we were first and second in 2000, second and third in 2001. We've got a great history in the Busch Series. If we, am I confident that we're going to get sponsors? Yes, I am. I can't tell you that there aren't days when you look and you say.
To think more people are seeing the Busch Series than ever. Why is that not translating into more sponsors? Is it
1996? Because I believe we went to Vegas in '97. We never.
Yep.
The cost of our series has gone out the roof. The sponsorship front, I'll tell you something else too that's very interesting. And this is something that's just now starting. There are sponsors in Winston Cup that cannot afford to spend $15 million. And if they are spending $15 million, they're riding around in the back about 35th. And those guys now are starting to look at the Busch Series and say, now wait a minute, I can spend $4.5 million.
No, you don't. Okay, let's get it out. No, I wish you said that. I have a story. He didn't tell me I just wanted to know.
Behind the wheel is acquired in Chile, Spain, and Greece. If you do get pulled over, it's a way of proving that you are a licensed driver in the United States. At your local AAA office.
Fishing and farming, that's pretty cool.
In Greece.
It's time to rock and roll at Richmond.
59.
Which TV? But I had to go look and make sure that trophy was still there, the checkered flag was still there, and everything. So,
and that's it for now.
Spider-Man, are you listening? Your next nemesis, or maybe your best friend, may be being created in Washington State.
Reservation, where the federal government used to process plutonium for bombs, cleanup crews found.
I don't want to cook, but don't want to go out for a meal either. An ever-growing number of sit-down restaurants.
All those trucks have cleared the left traffic on the end of the next lap.
A problem for one of the trucks on pit road right now. Let's cover it.
Terry Cook on pit road a bit, and they made some adjustments on it. But unfortunately, this team suffering a major setback here. A right rear flat tire for Terry Cook.
And we'll start out with the leader. It's going to be Bobby Hamilton stopping it. The win at Richmond. Presley's going to try it one more time.
Presley has one final opportunity on turn number 4. The trucks.
Richmond International Raceway. You're dialed into the weekend edition of NASCAR
Racers Racetrack.
You should see across the bay over here.
The guys that win there are awesome talents, and that's kind of the name of the game for him. And,
those rooftops.
He was real impressed with the history of the track and the fact that there were so many Cup drivers in the field. And
to move Brian up and then just slide Kyle over and you get a chance to work with him and groom him just like you did with Brian. I mean, that race.
Us to carry one along, and they've done an awesome job for us. They don't have to get too hung up on the points racing and just let.
You're listening to the weekend.
Yeah, for next win that race, it was a good victory lane. I couldn't have picked a better one. So
very religious place.
The last.
Figure out where that was or what it was.
Put into words what this means to you and your team.
Before the race, we knew we were pretty good. We qualified good. We got a good car here, and we were pretty good in practice. And
and work hard and just try to stay focused. And you know, sometimes that's what makes Darlington so tough.
Jeremy Mayfield's team has done a lot of work on his car, got him back onto the racetrack many laps now, but right now he's about as quick as anything out there. In fact, he's just moved around the leader, Rusty Wallace, to get one of his several laps back as Rusty.
Oh my God.
It's in binary language is what it is, zeros and ones. And
are there a lot of them? A lot of zeros and ones?
Yeah, basically when the program is at the program on the web page, it's basically code. It's usually in like
Not stripper beautiful, but that kind of beautiful girl who works retail. It's just dry humping. I've seen to the point where I realize it's not going to go any farther than. Well, I don't even know you. That Agent X may buy a it's not Ooh, red song, yeah, you're going to lose. Suck it. I keep doing it. I'm going to quit smoking and cut my hair tonight. Bobby Barnett sat in the turned to her and I said, so what you think? I said, you laughed. She did. Bobby Barnett made good on the bet. But it was only, well, it never does it justice. You use every word in your vocabulary to describe it. I don't need to feel anymore. I go to my hometown bar where all my friends.
Or should we call?
Call.
Where's the phone? Well, we gotta go get the tickets anyway. Let's go.
All right.
Check it out.
Well, I kept saying I was hearing seals.
Situation where we didn't think we were going to go on. Maybe the first two guys would tell us to go out and get something else, you know?
Ship's out of Nassau.
What?
This ship is out of Nassau.
But, you know, I think they have enough respect for the organization to give us a little more time to try to put something together. If the
Information regarding the ship's safety procedures, which is posted on the back of your cabin door and throughout the ship. The MS Scotia Prince operates on Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and the present time is now.
Oh, there's nice to see you.
我们都。